checking in from the indoor trainer. An hour, 17 minutes into my 2-hour easy ride. This is my third ride again indoors in 3 days. So, 3 days in a row. It's the first time I've done that. In fact, I was just thinking about this, and the last time I was really riding frequently indoors, it was exactly a year ago when I was in Germany in January, and it was winter, and it rained and froze over at night, so it was impossible to ride outdoors, and hardly rode indoors the whole year. Only got my Indoor Tax Blue Motion trainer, which I quite like, about 3 months ago. Rode it maybe 2-3 times in those 3 months, but I'm glad I got it because I can use it when those extreme conditions come, and that's exactly what I got it for. And I'm glad I'm having it because we're having the most incredible wind at the moment, which makes riding outside very, very dangerous. The wind speed is averaging today at about 50 kilometers per hour, which is just impossible, especially with the traffic increasing. People are going back to work. Just doesn't make for good riding. It makes it quite dangerous. I decided to ride indoors again. It's a bit of a mental thing if you don't usually do it, especially if you have to do 2 hours. I find it hard to keep the power on the pedals, and especially get that heart rate up, because also since 2 days ago I got myself a fan, which helps a lot. I can actually stick it out properly. If you like, it makes sense to train indoors. It's like a constant pedaling, no downhills or robots, traffic lights, anything like that. You can really just keep the pedals turning, apply the force and the power to the pedals. I've just seen Star Wars, so the force is with me, I hope. And that's just the right thing. You need for a triathlon, because it's non-drafting. You can't rest up. You have to push, especially for middle distance, where I'm training for now. 90 k's of riding. You don't sit up. You just keep the pedals turning over. For that, it's good training. I'm enjoying that. Well, I said the wind's crazy. Here's a little picture of our local weather station. Let me show it to you. This is the weather graph from the last 24 hours. Well, temperature's not too much. We had about just over 25 degrees, but the thing is, the wind is so strong. It makes it feel a lot cooler than it actually is. So I think it actually is a bit warmer than indicated here, especially a few days ago we definitely had 35 degrees. Here the wind speed maxing out at the last 24 hours at about 60 k's per hour, which is not the most we had. 3 days ago we had a maximum at 70 k's per hour, and that's just not good to ride outside. Yeah, we have strong southeaster. Here's the wind power. It's just insane. I mean, even though it's only about 55-60 k's per hour wind, the wind power is really going up. I love to look at those graphs daily. It's not that I know how to interpret that wind power exactly, but because I look at it daily. I know that this is a lot. We had it max out at the top of the graph. Usually there's hardly any curve. Usually I would say that red curve that you see at the bottom, that would be windy enough. So what you see here, you don't want to be riding in those conditions. Yeah, I mean, that is really why I chose to ride indoors. Yesterday I did half an hour easy, 55 minutes threshold. That was, I dreaded it, but I did it. I stuck it through and I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite enjoying checking into those videos. I might be doing this more often, we'll see. Another 40 minutes to go, an hour 20 down. Yeah.